Alright, it's currently 6:50 in the morning. I got here at like 6 o'clock in the morning. I know my hair looks kind of clapped, but I'm so tired and I need to sleep. And I didn't rinse my hair and fix it at all because I'm so tired. And my flight board's at like 8:45, I think. I'm just gonna sleep until, I guess, until we board. And then I'm gonna show you guys, but I'm going to New York. Right now I'm in Texas. And I'll see you guys whenever I get there. Alright, so basically I made it to New York and I decided to film the last day, like full day that we have, just so I can enjoy the first two. Honestly, my honest reviews about New York is that this place is not for me. And there's so many people crowded on top of each other. I did see like a famous content creator, which is kind of weird. It was really weird seeing him in real life because he was tall. I'm staying at the Hilton. I'm by Times Square. It's pretty cool. I'll show you guys the view I have. I'm really surprised that it's fitting over 2 layers of clothes on my super baggy Carhartt jacket, but I'm not gonna complain. All right, we're gonna go get food. I'm with my family, so I gotta go really fast or they're gonna get mad. Okay, we gotta go this way, actually. Well, I don't know why we're waiting for the crosswalk. I don't really care because I'm not from here, but everyone looks at me. I figured no one would look at you in New York. I figured everyone did stuff like this. My phone's getting sopping wet. I'm putting on the hoodie. Oh no, the inside's all wet. Whatever, it'll dry. My phone's gonna get water damage from how much it's raining. I think we're both gonna have to get under the umbrella. I hate walking around here, especially in the rain. It feels like I'm not used to this. I'm from Texas. There's always people honking. There's always police sirens. I would come here, but I could never stay here for like longer than a month, unless I was getting paid good money. I did go on the subways. The subways were pretty chill. It wasn't that bad. There were like people who get like extremely close to you and they don't know what personal space is here, which I don't like. Also, people are very rude here. It's not like there's no Southern hospitality here, and I don't like that. It's like all foggy and like gray and cloudy. Another thing that I didn't know before I came here is that everywhere you go, it's always shady because all the buildings, like, they're too tall. Like, there's no sun, there's no grass. I don't know how people live here and they're not like depressed out of their mind. I didn't think gloves were a necessity here, but they're definitely much appreciated because my hands are feeling like they're frozen and they're about to freeze off. You don't have to hold it in my face.
I want it under the umbrella.
Oh. But it is freezing out here. For me, I would say like 50 degrees is cold in Texas, but like here it's like 14. I think there's a little bit of snow this morning too, which I wasn't really excited for because I hate the snow. Also, this is nothing like the movies. Like I went to Times Square. Times Square is so small. Like in the movies or in the shows, it looks 10 times bigger than it actually is. There's also random people who are recording just like me, so I like being here. That's another positive. I live in a really small town, so basically anything I do, people are just staring at me like I'm a f***ing idiot. People stare at me like I'm a idiot here. Oh, I can't curse.
I rode here this morning and now it's raining all day.
Yeah, it's raining all day. It's the worst, gloomiest weather every day I've been here, even whenever it is sunny here. We're about to go to the park. There's like a little bit of snow here. One thing I noticed is that all the locals here, they always walk with like some emphasis whenever they're walking, like they have somewhere to go. Out in the Big Apple. I could never live here with this amount of grass. This is nothing. That's another thing. I'm super glad that I have Jinkos because it's so windy and it's so cold out here, but with my Jinkos that are super thick, you can't see them right now, but they're super, can you? No, probably not. There's a huge water fountain though. Maybe we can make a wish. Maybe I can wish that this video will get 5K likes. Let's get 5 coins. I don't. Can I throw $1 in there? You got a coin? Think I can have one? I wish I get 5,000 likes, 1,000 comments, and no dislikes. Alright. Oh wait, did you get the background though? Real quick, I just want to do it one more time. Look at you can't even see like the top of the buildings. That's how you know you just can't see the sun. Like there is no sun here. It just doesn't exist. But definitely everyone should at least come visit once just to see if you like it or not. A lot of people say that it's super cool and that's where big dreams happen, but I don't see a lot of big dreams here. It's always super traffic. Like I would absolutely get in a wreck. Even though you could be like the best driver here and you're definitely getting in like a wreck once a year. Our Uber, whenever we were leaving the airport and we had to come here, we were trying to fit all of our luggage in the back of the trunk. And we're like, hey, we can just hold the bags on our legs. Like, let's see if I can do the front trunk because he's in a Tesla or whatever. And so he tries to look in the front trunk. He's like, oh, we can't fit it. We can't fit it. And he was acting super weird. And we're like, bro, what are you talking about? Like, we can just hold it on our lap, whatever. And it was like so weird. Well, little did I know, he pulls out like this jug. I saw it. I didn't realize what it was. He had it like a jug full of piss so he could like not stop on the street and go use the restroom. Like, he just would piss in a jug, our Uber. And I think he had like, didn't he have like pee stains on the seat or something? He had like piss stains on like the seat. It was fucking crazy. But basically what this dude did was he used a gallon jug to piss so he wouldn't have to pull over, which is insane. The thing I noticed here is that everybody who dresses here can actually decently dress. Instead of like in my small hometown, I can't really dress like for the winter. I just realized that all my clothes are low-key built for this city that I'm in. Oh, another thing, I've been looking at these pigeons and they seem like they're like human-like, and they're so fat. Look how unreal that is. There's so many pigeons, and they're all over the trees too. Another thing I'm scared of is all of these food trucks. Like, how are you supposed to know if they're sanitary or not? I don't know. Maybe there's like I don't know. Maybe there's health regulations here, but they look so good. But I'm just scared that they're not like the healthiest, like, I don't think they're cooked in the healthiest conditions. I don't know, because there's also people, we went to Chinatown, there's people trying to sell you stuff everywhere, right? That's normal. But there's also like those same workers are smoking cigarettes right by the ripe fruits and all the like the nice fruits. So I'm not gonna buy fruits from you if you're smoking like cigarettes right next to it, you know what I mean? So, just ate Chick-fil-A, it was pretty good. Besides the one moldy piece of french fry I had, I took a picture of it, I'll show you guys. We're going to the St. Patrick Cathedral, and I'll show you guys that maybe. I don't know, I'll think about it. I don't want to record like the inside of the cathedral, but I do want to show you guys how out of touch it looks. Like, it looks like it's AI generated. Look at this thing. It looks like it looks AI generated, like it doesn't even belong here. It's so crazy, but it looks so cool. Now we're going to the Nike store. I heard it was cool. Who knows, we're about to find out. I had to take off the raincoat because it stopped raining and I looked like a complete doofus because my raincoat had like 100 wrinkles in it. And low-key, I'm not gonna lie, I was getting kind of hot. And that's kind of weird to say because it is 20 degrees here. Alright, so basically, we're going back to the hotel. My mom, my sisters are going to Hamilton. And I'm gonna be at the hotel. I'm not really gonna be doing anything. I might go to Times Square and get Cane's because it's always bumping in there. The last time I went there, they were playing some Bad Bunny and it was really loud and everyone was dancing. Every single time I go into Cane's, I always have a pleasant experience and I really want cane sauce. So I'm probably gonna go to Cane's and I'll probably take you guys with me. And from here, I'm probably just gonna go because we're trying to find where our house is and we can't find it because the directions aren't loading. So I'll see you guys later. I'm walking alone by myself in the streets. There's groups of people sitting up against the walls. I don't know if anyone's ever been in New York, but that happens a lot at nighttime. One thing I'm not completely used to is just jaywalking and kind of guessing if there's going to be a car that smacks the shit out of you, which is basically half the time that you're here. Right now I'm on the way to Cane's because I need some cane sauce and I'm fiending and I haven't eaten all day. I think the last time I ate was like 2 o'clock and I think right now it's 10:43. And that was the first time I ate all day too, so I'm starving. That's why I put so much trust into these locals that I'm low-key just walking and jaywalking whenever I don't even think I should be. But I trust these locals so much. They go in like herds of 10. Right now my sisters and my mom are at Hamilton, the Broadway show, and I think they're leaving getting food right now, but I just decided that I'm so hungry that I need to go and get my own food. But the lights in the background look super sick. I feel like I'm in a video game looking at this on my camera. But anyway, you can never get bored here. That's one of the positives here. Like, I feel like I'm always gonna have something to do. There's so many positives and there's so many negatives. You just can't like hate on New York completely because there's always gonna be a positive here. There's always a whole bunch of different walks of life and a bunch of different cultures, which I do mess with heavily. I did notice if you walk with a sense of urgency, you don't look like you're not a local. So it's really good to walk with urgency. The goal was to make Q&A and do what you guys wanted me to do. And I know I didn't do the top comment. I didn't do like the blind deaf mute challenge. Just life got in the way and I got so busy, so I couldn't. But that might be on the way next. I just have to see where I go with this, to be honest. Basically, my honest opinion about New York, if you don't live here and you're not a local, it's cool to come see. It's definitely not for everybody. If you don't like being around a lot of people, I wouldn't even come here. If you don't like being around rude people, I still wouldn't come here. Most of the people here are rude. I've met some friendly people, but I really don't think that they're locals. Maybe some locals are nice, they're just hard to come by. Honestly, a review I would give, it just depends who I came with, but honestly, I would give it like a 6.5, 7. At night it looks a lot cooler. Times Square is a lot smaller. There's a lot of accessible things, like food is everywhere. There's cheap food, there's expensive food. It's really whatever you want. There's just not a lot of room either. Everyone's like crammed on top of each other. If you like your personal space, I wouldn't come here either. But yeah, that's just my overview.